You've got ideal conditions here.
We do.
As far as moisture content and weather.
We do. Yesterday we had about a ½ inch of snow up here. We did do some pile burning yesterday. The ground is saturated, so the humidities are higher. These piles it's not taking much to get the piles going, but they're staying in place where the piles are located, so not creeping around very much afterwards.
Just days after one of the worst fire seasons on record was declared over, firefighters began lighting some 3,000 acres of pile burns on the Ochiko National Forest east of Prineville. If conditions remain favorable, enough rain and snow to dampen the soil and stop the spread of fire, but not so much as to saturate the piles and make them difficult to ignite, the pile burning will continue until Thanksgiving.
Your crew lit them and they've already moved on. How do you keep track? How do you monitor?
We pay attention to the weather a lot. Tonight we're expecting rain or snow up here and more rain and snow tomorrow. So we'll check these before we leave tonight, and then they'll be checked again tomorrow.
The way the crew is laid out is they have some people that are only in charge of running the chainsaws and cutting, and then behind them there's a group of 5 to 10 people that come and do the piling. So some people are piling all day and some people are running chainsaws all day.
All day long. How many hours a day are they doing this one?
8 hours a day, 6 days a week.
On the nearby Crooked River National Grassland, some 500 acres of junipers are being cut and piled for future burning.
Why cut junipers?
Juniper is a native species, but due to fire suppression, we have a lot more juniper now than we did historically. And this area that we're in right now is the Crooked River National Grassland, and it's kind of become more of a juniper land. So we're trying to restore the land to more historic natural conditions. And by doing so, we're releasing more water for other plants such as native grasses, sagebrush, bitterbrush. Other plants that wildlife depend on will grow better without all of the juniper taking up the water and the space.
Junipers consume 20 to 40 gallons of water per day. In drought-stricken landscapes, removing them frees up water for other plants and wildlife and goes a long way to reducing fire danger.
In that unit, for example, when we were burning it last spring, we noticed little streams going through the unit because there is greater availability of water. So we often see water come back, and with that brings more deer and other wildlife coming to drink the water.
Pile burning is an essential forest management tool where debris from thinning, brush clearing, and other fuels treatments is collected into piles and burned under carefully controlled conditions.
So these are firefighters working the pile burning?
Yes, same firefighters that have been fighting fire all summer long are now lighting fires.
Do they welcome the change of activity?
I can't speak for all of them. It has been a very long year, especially on the Ochiko's forest. But I was really excited to see the snow yesterday and know that fire season was coming to an end.
Conducting these burns during the cooler months allows firefighters to safely reduce large concentrations of woody material, preventing it from serving as fuel in future wildfires. Pile burning helps create more resilient landscapes that are better equipped to withstand fire.
We were able to thin these units, get it piled. Now we're getting rid of that, so the fuel loadings in these timber stands are going to be a lot lower. We'll have lower severity fires and have places that firefighters can safely try to catch a fire in the future.
Because pile burns are relatively small fires and the fuels are cured, they burn hot and don't produce much smoke. The piles burn down to a circle of ash in which new plants and trees take root within a couple of years. From the Ochiko National Forest, I'm Brooke Snavely for The Great Outdoors.